13 on Your Side Weather Deck is sponsored by Montel Construction, your home team.
5:13 on the clock, and welcome back to 13 on Your Side. I'm meteorologist Samantha Jackson. True nature of spring, it smells a bit skunky outside on our weather deck, so instead of being out there, we're inside today. But the weather ball is currently solid red as we have warmer temperatures ahead. As we head into the afternoon hours, we will be back into the 40s, which is seasonable for this time of year, and that view sponsored by Countryside Greenhouse of Allendale. Winds are a bit breezy, especially this morning and into the early afternoon hours, gusting near 30 miles per hour, but that is dragging in our warmer air mass with that southerly flow. 44 degrees today and then into the low 50s tomorrow, so we even get warmer than this. Now, we do have a couple minor chances for rainfall in the forecast, so I want to talk about them a little bit, but we're not going to spend too much time on that rain that's coming today and tomorrow because we've got two low pressure systems and there's just not a ton of energy to them. There's not a ton of moisture to this system, so while we will see increasing cloud coverage throughout the day today and maybe a sprinkle, it's not going to be much more than that. Hour by hour forecast will feature exactly that. From 6 p.m. to around 8 p.m. tonight, you start to notice that little bit of green flashing on our future view here. So yes, some very light rainfall certainly going to be possible for us, but it's not going to be anything significant, 1/10 of an inch at best, enough to just get the sidewalks damp. Then mainly dry throughout your Tuesday. Again, a very similar situation with a really minor chance for an isolated shower. But the bigger and bolder rain, that doesn't arrive until Wednesday. This is 5 p.m. Wednesday evening, where we really start to fuel the moisture into our atmosphere, seeing more widespread rainfall across the region. Thursday morning, continuing on with rainy chances. And then this is where maybe if you don't want to hear about winter anymore, you want to plug your ears or tune out for just a second, because as we head from Friday night into Saturday, once again, one of these weekday end cap systems, we're going to see snowfall building back into the forecast. It looks to be widespread across the lower peninsula, and it does look to bring some accumulation. Now, we're still several days away. We've got a couple new systems before it, so we'll continue to track it closely. But just because we headed into the astronomical spring doesn't necessarily mean we're done with winter weather just yet. Today's forecast high for Muskegon is 42 degrees, 40 degrees for those of you in Leadington traveling that little bit further north. We're going to hit 40 degrees in both Baldwin and Reed City. And again, today is going to be a bit breezy out there with winds sustained at about 15 miles per hour and gusting near 35 miles per hour. The rest of your 13 on Your Side 10-day forecast. We have really mild weather in store for both Tuesday and Wednesday. We cool off slightly as we head into the end of this week, out ahead of our chances for snowfall. But for the most part, throughout the 10-day forecast, we do remain at or slightly above seasonable temperatures, which is great to see for this time of year.